Hello and welcome. This is the story of a story, one told over and over throughout millennia, the monomyth. The hero of this story has 1,000 faces, but in this specific incarnation, he goes by the name Ichigo. My name is Joseph Campbell, and I would like to discuss how my idea of the hero's journey can be applied in literature. The example of text that we will be looking at is the Canto of Ichigo and Hope, written by the ancient Sumerian poet and songwriter Taylor Schreiber. This poem popularized the use of cantos and is actually said to have inspired Dante Alighieri himself to use them for the Divine Comedy. I will break down each step of the hero's journey and pontificate about how they correspond to the canto. There are 17 steps in total, so our hero Ichigo has a long road ahead of him. But let's meet him at the beginning, shall we?
I suppose I'm supposed to be like Vincent van Gogh. None of my work will be cherished into the day after I go. As I scribble down these notes, trying to remember where my mind is, skipping ahead of my own time, just trying to be timeless. Immortal technique as I'm dancing with the gods. May have known me as the one who always bet against the odds. Now a ghost in the shell of the body that I was, in the ground, in the casket, in the stomachs of the bugs. A decomposing composer, somehow still in need of closure. Got ran over in the streets, still holding on to my composure, clutching it so tight against my chest, like I did with you when I thought you were the best. My head was in the future, you were living in the past. It was a matter of time, you and I were never meant to last. Crash course set, then we cruised as we laughed and tried to forget the present, but it's catching up too fast. I'm stuck here today, waiting on tomorrow. Like yesterday can't come soon enough, and I know that they say that time is merely borrowed, but I feel like taking my share, I'll be ready when my time's up. Yeah, my head's stuck in tomorrow, so that's where my mind is. Kind of ahead of my time, but in time you'll find that I'm not quite. I suppose I'm supposed to be like Edgar Allan Poe, told the saddest stories ever told, and then died pouring alone, buried in an unmarked grave with 7 strangers at my funeral. Spent my life as a slave, staring at screens in a cubicle. Fuck that, that life isn't suitable for me. I've been destined for greatness, although I'm just depressed usually, cause I don't look around and focus on all the things that we can change. So many problems on this planet, and that number's growing every day. Human beings are a cancer, I can feel Mother Earth's pain. You think the government's to blame, then you're missing the whole thing. It's a game that they're playing with us common folk. They got us chasing monopoly money until either us or our hearts are broke. Murdering our inner child violently in a monetary machine that strictly relies on rivalries. It's either you versus me or us versus them. But when we realize we're all the same, then the end can begin. But we're stuck here today, waiting on tomorrow. Like yesterday can't come soon enough, and I know that they say that time is merely borrowed, but I feel I've taken my share, I'll be ready when my time's up. Yeah, my head's stuck in tomorrow, so that's where my mind is. Kind of ahead of my time, but in time you'll find that I'm not quite. I suppose I'm supposed to be like Jacques Fresco, contained the capacity to change this entire fucking globe. But lo and behold, I'll die before it comes to fruition, either assassinated or ignored to death, so goes the repetition. I got Tesla's passion, Bob Marley's mentality, Martin Luther King's dreams. Lower middle class salary, get paid by the hourly, but I live by the moment, holding on to every second as if it were truly golden. While I'm stuck here today, waiting on tomorrow. Like yesterday can't come soon enough, and I know that they say that time is merely borrowed, but I feel I've taken my share, I'll be ready when my time's up. Yeah, my head's stuck in tomorrow, so that's where my mind is. Kind of ahead of my time, but in time you'll find that I'm not quite timeless.
Our hero first receives their call to adventure, then refuses it. These are the first 2 steps in the hero's journey. A call to bring one out of their normal life into something unknown. Very often it is refused at first, as there is not a strong enough source of motivation to take this potentially dangerous quest. In the story of Ichigo, or Ego as he's called, he receives the letter about his evil twin, but for the sake of keeping his family safe, refuses to take action, and instead reflects on the life he's currently living.
My life is only my memories. Everything I've done and everything that I've seen all circulating in my mind, and I tell me that this is me. Memories, it takes so much energy to suppress them. A lesson I've learned, and memories are a blessing. Life is like lights in the night right after a rainy day. All the details blur together as they gradually fade away, so you might as well enjoy it while it lasts. Because like sand in an hourglass, all your time will slowly pass, and all you will be left with is the past. That's the collection of every moment that you've ever experienced, all there for you to reflect on, but you can never go back. And now I know it's hard to relax when you got all the weight of the world weighing down. And so many different voices screaming out that you can't even understand what they're saying. Now you're trapped in confusion, we're too wrapped up in illusion, misusing the gifts we've been given, and then living like life is useless. So I'm choosing to use this music to resonate like I'm Schumann, and start some movement or aid improvement, but I'm only human trying to keep it cruising. So I got fire in my eyes, ashes in my past, driving through the night, streetlights flashing on my dash. Life is just a drive and death is just a crash. So make your life whatever you want, just try to make it last. Because life's too short and death's too painful, and I'm not sure how long I'll remember your name for, but I'll remember you if you remember me. That's all we really want, and that's all we'll ever be. So as your life gets long and you forget who you are, it might not be your eyes as the lights fade to dark. There's some voices in your head that you can't hear, memories that you can't bear, borrowed from your mind. But if you let me, I'll take the pain as if it's mine. Empathetic, I'll let it get to me. Show me that you're ready and I'll bet you'll consume me. You probably take all of my time and make me forget all of the plans I've made, just for the chance to see your face with my own eyes and touch it with my own hands, and make me feel like a young child who wants to be a grown man. And it comes as no surprise that I've got no plan. I'm an eagle, you're an angel, let's just wing it. That's what we're about, taking our own route and we'll make it scenic. Let's transverse this earth and try to make it worth our while. Take the time to take our time and appreciate every smile. Trekking miles of trails with backpacks filled with bottles of water and trail mix. You can count on me like your fingers, girl, I hold it down like I nailed it. But when we get into our old age, my mind might start slipping. Alzheimer's is one hell of a disease, some of my memories might go missing. But I remember you if you remember me. That's all we really want, and that's all we'll ever be. So what will you be to me, and what will I be to you? Because as far as I can see, you're only memories too. So if I lose my memories, will you help me to remember me? Even if you only knew me as an enemy, at least you'll still remember me. I'm not feeling quite right as I take a slight left. My mindset is stuck with everybody laid to rest. My breath grows shallow as I step on hallowed ground. I can feel the energy around me, my ears perk up at every sound. I'm cold, thinking I was probably told to be expecting this, sorting through messages from higher powers, asking questions with open-ended prompted responses, haunting my subconsciousness. Lost in this like I'm claustrophobic and locked in a sarcophagus, and then it gets tossed off a bridge. If a tree falls with no one close, does it make a sound? If no one ever noticed you, were you ever even around? If nobody knew that you were gone, were you ever missed? And if not a single person remembers you, did you really even exist? So I got fire in my eyes, ashes in my past, driving through the night, streetlights flashing on my dash. Life is just a drive, and death is just a crash. So make your life whatever you want, just try to make it last. Because life can be shit, and death can be tempting, and I might forget you, but please don't hold that against me. Because I'll try to remember you if you try to remember me. That's all we really want, and that's all we'll ever be. So while you can still remember, appreciate everything you see. Because everyone's one of a kind and every memory's unique.
I'm only my memories. You are only your memories. We are only our memories. Memories.
My life is only my memories. Everything I've done and everything that I've seen all circulating in my mind, and I tell me that this is me. Memories, it takes so much energy to suppress them. A lesson I've learned, and memories are a blessing.
Refusing the call to adventure usually doesn't last long. There is typically something or someone that gives some sort of motivation to the hero. Whether it be positive or negative, motivation is motivation. For Ego, this was a visit from his brother, Odysseus.
We're surrounded and we're hounded. getting lost in deception. I lie to myself about every chance I get, deceiving my subconsciousness. I'm running from my head, although it's a permanent part of me. This process is futile, I must admit. No matter how positive I try to be, I still feel like a piece of shit. I'm not good enough, and I'll never be to me. I don't like what's in the mirror, so I get too faded to see. All of the accomplishments I haven't got, all of my goals that I have left to ride, all of my old friends that I no longer talk to. Feeling hopeless, I don't know what I can do. We're surrounded, and we're hounded. There's no above or under or around it. We're flying high like 21 pilots on a plane, singing I can see you through my eyelids. We're surrounded, and we're hounded. These thoughts I run from keep me grounded. It's going down like 21 pilots on a plane, singing I can see you through my eyelids. Yeah, gone for a minute. Talking about our bond, getting lost in the physics. You tell me the truth about what you see in me. This image that you formed in me, I do not think I can compete. I do not meet those expectations. I'm not as perfect as you perceive, but you rebuttal with, you may not be perfect, but you are perfect for me. Now that's a comforting thought. I may not have that much to give, but I can give it all I got. I just hope that it's enough. You say it is, I call your bluff. You say I'm mainly made of carbon, I'm a diamond in the rough. All I need is the time and the pressure to force me to change. Need to meditate to mediate the battle in my brain. You hold my hand, stare into my eyes, tell me what you see. I may not have a plan, but I try cause I don't wanna be 86 years old, living paycheck to paycheck. Wanna retire young with enough money for us to take jets across the globe whenever we want. Living in a cabin on the side of a pond of the ocean. I don't know yet, but we'll keep on moving down this road. You may not have that much to give, but you always give me hope. We're surrounded, and we're hounded. There's no above or under or around it. We're flying high like 21 pilots on the plane, singing I can see you through my eyelids. We're surrounded, and we're hounded. These thoughts I run from keep me grounded. It's going down like 21 pilots on the plane, singing I can see you through my eyelids. Yeah, gone for an hour, talking to the world, getting lost in the power that you gave me. I'm trying to tell you that we can all be something greater. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. Hope will be your liberator. We're surrounded, and we're hounded. There's no above or under or around it. We're flying high like 21 pilots on the plane, singing I can see you through my eyelids. We're surrounded, and we're hounded. These thoughts I run from keep me grounded. It's going down like 21 pilots on the plane, singing I can see you through my eyelids. We're surrounded, and we're hounded. There's no above or under or around it. We're flying high like 21 pilots on the plane, singing I can see you through my eyelids. We're surrounded, and we're hounded. These thoughts I run from keep me grounded. It's going down like 21 pilots on the plane, singing I can see you through my eyelids.
This next step can either be referred to as supernatural aid, or as I like to say, meeting the mentor. In Ego's case, he met his brother, who kidnapped his pregnant wife and vicariously his unborn child. Saving them was the motivation he needed to go to the next step in his journey.
Thought you knew all that there was to know. Thought you'd landed the final blow. But I will rise up now.
Never gonna hold me down.
I will rise up now.
I will always get back up. Always get back up. Always get back up.
I will rise up now.
I will rise. I will prevail.
I will rise up now.
End of story. Yes. Look, I'm gonna be rising straight to the top. I would never stop or concede. If you try to trip me, I will pull off a front flip and then land on my feet. I'm metaphorically Jackie Chan mixed with Bruce Lee, with a little bit of Muhammad Ali sprinkled on top, so I always get to drop on anybody thinking that they're gonna get the drop on me. ICBS and HD, I rise like HE. I might let a bullet dot your eye if you ever cross T. Now I really don't want things to have to get violent, but I fight fire with fire because you can't kill hate with silence. So all of your hatred is only feeding the flames, and because of some of the things I say, they may try to say that I am deranged, but I'm trying to make you realize that your mind is not your brain. And when you truly understand that, there isn't a prison or jail cell that can contain you. soul, you'll see that I ain't giving up. But if you look into my eyes, you'll see that I don't give up. Still thought about any of the negative conversations you're having about me behind my back. See, I'm confident in my confidence, and I can tell that's something you lack. I feel sorry for you, in fact, because there's a target painted on your back, and you're the one who painted it there, but you're not even aware of the action. That explains a lot. You got this bully mentality, always putting others down to lift yourself up, but I don't need that. I'ma rise on my own accord. I'm gonna sing until I have no vocal cords. Then after that I'll probably rap in ASL, and maybe I'll just go back to painting. Maybe after that I'll take over nations. Then after that I'll rule the world, get bored and step down, and finally start living for myself and my family. Let life be as good as it can be, because when I'm close to her, my heartbeat turns into a stampede. I hope that you understand me, or just stand me at least, please.
All that there was to know, thought you'd lighted the final blow, but I will rise up now.
If you're drowning, I will help you out no matter who you are.
I will rise up
Because alone we can go fast, but together we can go far.
rise up now.
And if you look into my soul, you'll see that I ain't giving up.
I will rise up now.
But if you look into my eyes, you'll see that I don't give a second thought about any of the negative aspects of my past. I learned from it, let go and laughed, and then I look to the future, where you see obstacles, I see an obstacle course, where all of these cliche demons are trying to beat me like a dead horse. If you try to drown me, man, I'll probably fight until I grow gills. When they talk about me, they say that I'm so chill, but they don't see the fire that burns inside me. I might not be up yet, but I'm rising, at least I'm moving. Progress is progress, piece by piece, brick by brick, like what Will said. All credit due, the greatest story ever told. I'm talking to you, you don't have a clue, but true is what it seems to be. I wouldn't rise without you, and together we can do anything. Yeah.
All that there was to know, thought you'd lighted the final blow, but I will rise up
If you're
now.
drowning, I will help you out no matter who you are.
I will rise up
Because
now.
alone we can go fast, but together we can go far.
Rise up now.
And if you look into my soul, you'll see that I ain't giving up.
I will rise up now.
But if you look into my eyes, you'll see that I don't give up. Nah, you're never gonna hold me down. I will always get back up. I will rise. I will prevail. Yeah. End of story.
But that was not the end of the story. In fact, it was merely just the beginning. Our hero has chosen to fight, and fight he will as he crosses the threshold into the unknown and faces the dark matters of his subconscious face to face.
This is me thinking in rhyme. I do this a lot of the time. I can't really stop it. It's a bad habit of mine. Destroy anything that gets close. My life is a black hole. I carry that weight in my thoughts. My mind is a packed mule. Overworked and underpaid, overlooked and underrated. Overthinking everything. My brain and heart have been segregated, so I prefer to eat my grass like a cow in the pasture. Prefer the back of the class. I could pass as a slacker. I just prefer to stay anonymous, wear masks like a hacker. Prefer to stay prepared, bags packed for disaster in the trunk of my car, so I can take off any moment. Driving at the speed of the sunrise, so my skies will stay golden. In my eyes I got fire, so I know that I've been chosen. Holding on to my memories, asking myself why I keep going. I do this for the baby in the belly of my lover. I do this for the fam and everyone I call my brother. I do this as an attempt to try to overthrow our masters. I do this as an attempt to try to deal with my dark matter. I'm holding on to what matters, but does it even matter? Because in a matter of minutes we could all be reduced to matter. So take matters into your own hands, because as a matter of fact you're all that matters. So don't hesitate to get madder if you're treated like you don't matter, because everything matters no matter how big or small, because everything's matter, and that's true for one and all. When I hear negative chatter, I simply treat it like it's clatter. All you're clinging and clinging, I say fuck it, don't even matter. So come on, let's get high, like a job with a ladder. Here, take a hit, like a lob to a batter. Come won't you sit and sip with the Mad Hatter? Imprisoned or missed? I think I prefer the latter. This system got me pissed like I'm empty in my bladder. On the dishes of the rich as I fix them up a platter. Vision blurry like a dense mist is surrounding me. I stagger to the bathroom nearest me, but I feel strange. I start to gather that I'm dreaming. Need to check my hands, but I glance and the mirror shatters. Slicing into my skin, leaving my outfit ripped and tattered. I focus on the broken pieces, but all my many reflections scattered into many different directions. I'm guessing that they would rather spend their time with someone else, but if they dipped out any faster, they would have blown this hermit out his shell. I swear I can still hear the laughter. They swear I was a comic when I said I was a rapper, but I swear I am a comet, how I'm bringing on the rapture. I'm holding on to what matters, but does it even matter? Because in a matter of minutes, we could all be reduced to matter. So take matters into your own hands, because as a matter of fact, you're all that matters. So don't hesitate to get madder if you're treated like you don't matter, because everything matters, no matter how big or small, because everything's matter, and that's true for one and all. When I hear negative chatter, I simply treat it like it's clatter. All you're clinging and clanging, I say fuck it, don't even matter. This is me thinking in rhyme. Yeah, I do this a lot of the time. I can't really stop it. It's a bad habit of mine. Destroy anything that gets close. My life is a black hole. I carry that weight in my thoughts. My mind is a packed mule. Overworked and underpaid, overlooked and underrated. Overthinking everything. My brain and heart have been segregated. This physical material world is something I don't need. You can stab me with your steely knives, but you cannot kill the beast. Still living as a slave, daydreaming of being free. When the future comes, please wake me up. Right now I'd rather be asleep. I'm holding on to what matters, but does it even matter? Because in a matter of minutes we could all be reduced to matter. So take matters into your own hands, because as a matter of fact, you're all that matters. So don't hesitate to get madder if you're treated like you don't matter, because everything matters, no matter how big or small, because everything's matter, and that's true for one and all. When I hear negative chatter, I simply treat it like it's clatter. All you're clinging and clanging, I say fuck it, don't even matter.
The belly of the whale represents ego's final separation from his known world and self, showing his willingness to undergo metamorphosis. Once in this realm, he will face multiple trials. They usually come in threes, but there may be more, and the hero may even fail some of them, but he will grow from them and be stronger than when he started.
Yo, what up? This is your boy Swing on Swing in the Afternoon on 93.3 to WBUG, and we got my boy TS the Spectre here. How you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty good, man. Like, thanks for having me on the show too, Swing, man. Like, really, it's been a dream of mine.
Not a problem. So you think you got some bars?
Yeah, boy. Nah, but this should be fun. This should be fun.
That's what I like to hear. So, are you ready to get into this, man?
Yeah, let's do this thing.
All right.
You are now entering the 5 Fingers of Fire.
DJ Wonderful plays 5 unique beats meant to test your lyrical stamina.
I saw the look in his eyes. This guy's crazy.
Many have tried.
I'm the best. This is just another chance for me to prove it.
Many have failed.
Give me some hip-hop.
It's the 5 Fingers of Fire.
Only true MCs get to come up here. Not everybody gets to rap on the show. You gotta earn your keep. That being said, DJ Wonderful's gonna play 5 unique beats designed to trip up all rappers. So only hyenas can survive this. Are you ready, Spectre?
Yeah, let's do this, man. Give me a little more beat.
Alright, show them what you got.
Yeah, first things first, I'm gonna throw it on the table and say that most of rappers today are caricatures or labels and stereotypes of what their labels think will make more currency. Got them up in the jewel of buying more and more diamonds with urgency, because that shit's hot, right? Yeah, those are some pretty rocks, but next you're gonna say you spend $1 million on a pair of socks. So where does it all stop? When does it cross the line? You're not just wasting all your money, you're wasting all of our time. If you get erased, then I'll be fine. So you're nothing to my life, you get replaced in no time. Another face, another dime, another day, another dollar. No, there's gotta be another way, a better way to live besides looking for cheddar. In a maze, my gaze grows dolls. I'm still hoping for a change, but I still keep my mind and my machete sharp for the end of days, cause that's my backup plan. I go out hacking your head off, so if you don't want to get hit with a neck chop, then step off a cliff. I cast you into the void as easy as child's play. These rappers are soft as kids' toys, so your toy soldiers think you hard. Come on, stand up. You claim G.I. Joe, but I know you just raggedy and tough. And you eventually get tossed in the chest and neglected. I regret that only those with big checks get respected. My message is don't fret, the best will be connected until we're left with only a few twits who might need their necks slit.
Alright.
Yeah,
Alright, B2, man. B2.
Yeah, look, I'm an anonymous arsonist who arguably always be on a direct course to the coffin. Possibly sipping on some hot delicious coffee in the morning and fucking my wife while you're off in your office. I'm off on my rocker, I popped a lot of things that I probably shouldn't have. Talk to my doctor cause I'm far too busy not giving a fuck, eating and licking pussy like milk and a sauce. I'm ready for the rapture, armed for the Armageddon, waiting for the war and whatever's coming after. You speaking to me about the needs of same protector, so you never defeated. You're preaching to the pastor, strapped for disaster, prepared and aware for this life and the after. Barely even care when I cross over, I'm a bastard. Basket case, killer case full of actors. Wrapped at talons what it feels like on the dagger. Slicing and stabbing perpetually faster. Your heart rate drops fatter. Fuck a doctor, I'm the master. Getting plastic with cadavers on the matter. Had to sip it, drip it, tea. As a matter of fact, I'm higher than the ladder of heaven could ever reach. Yeah, and that's where I'll be if you fuck with me. I will burn off all of your earthly chains and set you free. Yeah.
Alright, next beat, man. Keep it going. Keep it going.
Put some breaks in here, I like it. Alright, look, I'm from the brotherhood to the disbanded fun society. Mentally damaged, manic thoughts of the antisocial variety. I'm minding my own business and might I suggest you keep on minding yours, because we have eyes in the shadows and they're hungry for a war. Capitalize on an overconfidence while ominously calm. Blank face, thought they were fly till we shot him out of the sky. Mayday, gather up the meat, now it's time for the wolves to eat. Say grace, got a schedule to keep, fuck 'em up specific days of the week. Date rape, I played with liars, played with fires. I learned to state desires, taking myself higher. My future me is who I admire, inspiring my past self to appreciate the present, teaching lessons to alleviate the stressing, counting blessings like sheeple. You can't put me to sleep, that option is nullified. Speaking feces, I'm tweaking off of the opposite of lullabies. Eyes wide, I'm keeping my mind right, even when blindsided by life. I'm keeping my knife tight by my side, slicing if need be. Believe me, I'm greasy, I can't get a grip. Won't catch me slipping, I ain't tripping, just stumbling a little bit, but I straighten myself out quickly. Pick me up, I'm back on track. Never need to look behind me because my shadow's got my back. Always there, no one never fear, aware of every presence staring at me, never caught off guard. I'm mirroring all deceptions, clear thoughts, talking level-headed to demons and sprites, cause I know shadows are dark themselves, but they're formed from the light. Yeah. And these beats go quick, man.
Keep it going,
what's
keep
this
it
for?
going, man.
We got this. Alright, speaking of shadows, look. Yeah. Once again, we're from the brotherhood. Under the underground is where we're found. Thor's hammer, how I hold it down. The Spectre locked in a prison. The light inside a prism to make consciousness arise. I see it constantly in visions. But don't you think for a second that that's negating my credibility? I bet you that Bun B could see the trill of me. I bet you that Keanu Reeves could see the trilogy. I bet you that Swing can see I'm packing artillery. That's probably why he's giving me all of these nervous looks like, oh man, this guy's really about to go off. Like, I just do what I gotta do. I really don't like being a show off or being at the center of attention. I just wanna be a name that people will occasionally mention when they talk about who was the most vicious when ripping up these 5 fingers of fire. Man, I'm coming for the next. I'm killing all these rappers and selling the organs because fuck it, man, what would you expect? I gotta make some money off of this somehow. But now the beat's switching up, so I'ma hit 'em like blow. That's weak. Look, I'm sorta pissed cause Spec with skip, cause my shit's a little bit sick. Yeah, my spit is skit. Some people think I'm scatting. If I get dismissed, I'll just wait until I miss the materialize out of the mist and come back like a dragon who walked away after eating half of his kill. But when he gets back, he finds an entire pack of laughing hyenas has already been chewing on his meal. So we fire breeze like, what the fuck you think was gonna happen? Look, you don't steal from the Kraken. I'm cracking their skulls, hog smashing them all. The second I'm getting the call from my dogs, I'm blasting any of all because that's how we settle beef. You run your mouth about BOS, we're removing all your teeth and we're not even dentists. But I mean it when I say we are the meanest, and I meant it when I said we are demented. Facts, we probably belong in an asylum or a clinic, but I'll pass on that because rap is the only thing I'll ever be committed to. Well, I mean also my wife, of course. If I didn't clarify that, I would have been sleeping outside tonight like a horse or a dog in the doghouse, a stray cat underneath the porch. I carry the torch for all my brethren. I'm hoping that I don't get scorched before they let me in. I'm just trying to give you a piece of my mind, but if you don't want to keep it, then whatever, that's fine. I'm changing from a solid to a gas. I'm so sublime, man. You're wasting my time. I'll be chilling in my lazy boy reclining, just collecting my royalties from all of this shit, man. I'm royalty. I got the crown up on my head. Nobody's ever gonna take that. My fucking army is too strong. Anybody wanna get this? My money is too long. It's lines, like rapping around the world 3 times. Motherfucker, I'm too nice with this shit. Spectre man, froze. And ice.
All right, man. Hyenas. I told you not everybody can come up here, man. Swing in the afternoon. TS the Spectre. You did your thing, man.
Thank you, Swing. Thank you, man. Like honestly, man, I really appreciate you having me up here, man.
The 5 Fingers of Fire didn't even stand a chance.
I'm sorry, Sway. If you ever hear this, I apologize for my horrible impression of you. But please let me come on your show.
Our hero pushes through on his adventure, learning from all of the trials thrown at him. Next, he will meet a goddess, which can be a good predicament in some stories, but all was not well in Ego's case.
Yeah. Spectre. I don't know who that is, but I barely know who I am anymore. Sometimes I feel I clocked out and just walked right out the door. Yeah, a metaphorical one at least, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you want from me. Or can you tell me what we're gonna be? What the future holds for us? I know it's hard to see sometimes. I know it's hard to be the light when you've grown so accustomed to darkness in your life as I have, and I know that you have too. Nothing compares when you're in my arms, and I know that I have you. But right now I think I need some space. I'll go outside, I need some air. It's cold out there, I'll need my coat and my new pair of snow boots because it snowed 2 feet last night. As I take the path through the woods, I think about everything that I told you or yelled at you. But I finally arrive, I'm walking through the field. In the middle is the lake we used to sit by and laugh together. I can't quite tell where the ground ends and the water starts, but I take another step and lately I've been feeling underwater. Yeah, no, I'm not drowning, but I can't breathe air. I can hold my breath a little longer. I can't scream for help and nobody is near. Lately I've been feeling underwater. Now I'm not drowning, but I can't breathe now. I wish I was a little stronger, cause maybe then I could help myself out. Lately I've been feeling underwater. Underwater, under ice, under pressure, under stress, underwhelmed with my life underwater. Yeah, I've been feeling underwater. Yeah, I've been feeling. I feel like I'm drowning in a frozen lake. I also feel like that's not really up for debate, cause I feel like I'm dying. I feel like I'm trying to survive, but I guess I haven't been trying hard enough. I feel like giving up, and I know you felt the same. So many times you spilled your thoughts and they stained into my mind. I can't shake the feeling that you're gonna leave. Drowning in the sorrow really makes it hard to breathe. Every time I see you cry, my heart breaks again and again. I wanna collect all of your tears and then drown in them.
When you stare into my eyes, time slows down, so I guess down is the only way to go now.
Sinking deeper, body temp is getting colder. If I die right now, the only thing I want is for you to know that I love you. Yeah, more than I love myself. You gave me hope. I'm sorry that I fell. I'm feeling underwater. Yeah. No, I'm not drowning, but I can't breathe air. I can hold my breath a little longer. I can't scream for help and nobody is near. Lately I've been feeling underwater. No, I'm not drowning, but I can't breathe now. I wish I was a little stronger, cause maybe then I could help myself out. Lately I've been feeling underwater. Underwater, under ice, under pressure, under stress, underwhelmed with my life underwater. Yeah. I've been feeling underwater. feeling cold, cold, cold. Lately I've been sinking lower and low. It's comforting, cause otherwise I wouldn't know where to go. I'm sorry that I've been so cold, cold, cold. Lately I've been sinking lower and low. I always do my best to hold on to hope, but I'm feeling like I might let go. The moment I make the decision to give up, I suddenly feel an embrace. Through the darkness I can see an angelic face. And it's you, you don't care about my mistakes. You just wanna see me safe, yeah. You must have known where I would go. You must have seen the spot where the ice broke. You must have dove in after me to save me. For you I would have done the same. Together I know we will always stay afloat.
And stay afloat they did. But for the 8th step of the hero's journey, that goddess turns into merely a temptress. In the canto, Ego thinks he has found his hope, but he has only found a ruse.
Yeah, look, you make me sick, I must admit. I wrote this on January 25th. That's the day you become my arch nemesis. You make me wish that you didn't exist. If I could, I would Thanos snap you away. That would lead to happier days for me. I'll treat you like a rat in a cage, leave you trapped in a maze, and laugh as you're passing away. Just know this is the truth when I say I want you, like I wanna have a heart attack. I need you, like I need a knife in the back. I wanna taste you, like I wanna taste Epicac, yeah. You make me throw up. I wanna hold you, like I wanna hold a porcupine. I wanna feel you, like pepper spray in my eyes. Girl, I need you out of my life forever and ever and ever. Cause I hate you so fucking much on opposite day. And I can't stand your fucking guts on opposite day, hey. I want you out of my life forever. You and I should never ever be together. I know this for a fact and that's true. On opposite day, hey. You're the most hideous creature I've ever seen. They turn to nightmares when I see you in my dreams. I automatically go flaccid the second you touch me. I hope you never hold me again. I can't stand you, everything you do is an annoyance. Anything we do together, out of it I get zero enjoyment. I'm gonna throw you in the ocean and hope that you're not buoyant, and that you forgot how to swim. Because I want you, like I wanna have a stroke. I need you, like I need all my bones to get broke. I wanna taste you like used water from a commode. Yeah, you're full of shit. I wanna hold you, like I wanna hold a jellyfish. I wanna feel you, like getting shot in the dick. Girl, I need you to jump off a bridge on opposite day, hey. I hate you so fucking much on opposite day. And I can't stand your fucking guts on opposite day, hey. I want you out of my life forever. You and I should never ever be together. But let me tell you about when it is not opposite day. Look, you're the most beautiful woman I've ever met, and I'll remind you of that forever and ever, so you never forget. I wanna hold you until my arms break and then some. Even if I was broke and we both had no income, I would be rich as long as I have you in my life. It's like I hit the lottery twice, how I'm so lucky you're my wife. And I would never do anything to jeopardize that. I hope you know I got your back like an ice pack. I want you like I want $100 million. I need you like a manual car needs a clutch. I wanna taste you like ambrosia and the nectar of the gods. you're a goddess yourself. I wanna hold you in my arms every single night. I wanna feel you in my nook while we're lying on our sides. Girl, I need you to stay in my life forever and ever and ever. Cause I love you so fucking much every single day. And I can't stand not feeling your touch every single day. Hey. I want you in my life forever. You and I should always be together. And I know this for a fact, and that's true every single day. Hey. I want you. I need you, girl. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah.
Getting back on track, the hero is approaching the halfway point of the journey. But is it half completed or half unfinished? He has a long way to go, and the next step is to atone with the Father, or the Abyss. Which means that he'll be confronting whatever holds ultimate power in his life. In Ego's tale, this is his final showdown with his brother, Odysseus.
I say it's just an echo of all the thoughts in my head. Grabbing on to life and I won't let go. I'm holding on until I'm dead, but in a matter of minutes my thoughts and myself switch from monarch to mad hatter, from a loser to a leader to a phony to a prophet. Sometimes I don't want to say another word, but then I realize that I can never stop this. It's in my blood like a cancer. It's a gift and a curse. Sometimes I question the answers while I'm ghost riding the hearse. I think I'm kinda cool. Sometimes I think that's comical. Having this internal dialogue, switching quickly from righteous to diabolical, got me like, I don't wanna die, no, but I don't wanna live sometimes either. I'm somewhere stuck in between, somewhere stuck in between. Can someone come help me please? Yeah, I feel like I need help, but I also feel like I'm helpless. Sometimes I feel like I'm only in it for myself. Other times I feel pretty selfless. I mean, if the shelf fits, got me feeling like a hermit. Yeah, other times I'm feeling like I'm Merlin. I'm either powerful or I'm powerless. I'm either talking shit or I'm preaching sermons. Sometimes I wanna be alone, but I don't wanna be a loner. Sometimes I just wanna get stoned, but I don't wanna be just a stoner. I feel like I have something to prove, but I got nothing to prove to you. I'm either a genius or an idiot, a hero or an invalid. I'm either destined for greatness or I'll always be a stupid fool. I don't wanna die, no, but I don't wanna live sometimes either. I'm somewhere stuck in between, somewhere stuck in between. Can someone come help me please? I've been chilling on the median of good and bad, of I don't care and I care too much, of I don't have and I've had enough, of fuck everything and I don't give a fuck. All of these dualities and symbols are gonna be the death of me, I'll bet on that. Your tribalism's been killing my vibe for a while and I've been trying to get it back on track, but still, yeah, I don't wanna die, no, but I don't wanna live sometimes either. I'm somewhere stuck in between, somewhere stuck in between. Can someone come help me please?
The war will wage on, but this battle was won. Our hero will now pick up the pieces and continue forward. This is a common point to reflect on how far they've come on this journey and recapitulate the main points of the journey itself.
next time I'll figure it out. I'll follow my intuition with or without a doubt. I'll carve my own path and no GPS can reroute. And you can follow it too. If you can hear me out. See, this ain't for the clout. I ain't trying to be Jesus. You don't have to follow me on socials to follow the point of my thesis. No matter how many times you fail, you have to keep on moving forwards. If it ain't working out yet, you gotta put in more work. You shouldn't feel tortured just from waking up. You shouldn't take orders if you know they're evil in your gut. You shouldn't give up on love just because you received hate. It's human nature to care, and that's something you can't escape. Even if you try, I promise it'll catch up, most likely when you die. I'll be sorry for your bad luck, but it comes down to you to choose to take the steps. Because when you give up on life, death is all that's left. Maybe next time I'll get it correct. Maybe I'll learn from my mistakes and know when to place my bets and when to hold on me for consistently showing me no respect. I'll know when to cut my losses, and when I win I'll cut the check. And I'll share that with my real ones, down from day one to death. BOS, never disconnect, we'll be in it till we're vets. I got stripes like a pair of refs, it's on sight like a pair of specs. My eyes white like a pair of sect. If you ain't protecting your neck, you need a pair of paramedics. It can get hectic in your head when you're constantly living with regrets. But that's why I always try to do my best, be the best me, and live like I don't need rest. But I digress, I always do whatever I can and assume it'll never be reciprocated. That's just the type of person I am, living righteous, so I never have to be vindicated. But to all those fake friends speaking bullshit, my ears are deaf. I don't miss them, I dismiss them, then I'm chilling with whoever's left. Maybe next time I'll know what to do. Take my heart out of my chest and I hand it to you. Or what's left of it, at least it's been broken into pieces so many times. The majority of it is made up of super glue. But I'm a man of my word, and I know in this day and age that concept sounds absurd. But I promise to love and cherish you until I draw my final breath. Even if I lose everything, I'll hold on to you until you're all I have left.
Determination to grow from past mistakes, our hero pushes forward to the climax of his journey, the apotheosis, where he dies to the self to live in spirit, moving beyond dualities to a state of divine knowledge, love, compassion, and bliss. Here, ego must let a part of himself die in order to save his hope.
I'm W-unique. Yeah. Listen, I've been sitting on a mission, not God sent, and I'm not expecting a commission, but a small tip will be nice even now and then I need to eat.
And it's hard to fit in when you're so unique.
So I stopped trying to fit Nelson the King, but I'm not lying. These lines are fly crowbars, but I'm not prying. I just want to get into what you're into.
And I can appreciate a different mental.
I will not shut you out because you've been excluded by everyone else. Bad vibes are useless to me, and I can see that you've been through shit.
Resonate to my words, I speak truth, Confucius, real talk.
I'm unique, but so are you too, so do what you do and say, live your life how you want it. Find somebody's thoughts to get stuck in. Remain human whether you're asleep or awake. Always take chances but know it's at stake. Taking risks you may tripping and fall on your face.
You win a lot less often when playing it safe.
We're all the same because we're all different. We can act adult but we're all children. Some have lived longer which helps them grow.
The more you know, there's always more to know.
Conundrums wrapped in a mystery, falling down rabbit holes eternally. No, I do not wish to repeat history. That's why I prefer to keep all of my ideas so radical.
Permanently.
I'm lifting my spirit and
clearing my mind.
stealing your heart while I'm
sharing my time.
hysterically laughing with
tears in our eyes.
your hand in my hand is me.
Stare at the skies. W-unique. W-unique. W-unique.
but not yet deceased. So ready to go, I know that this body's a lease. Personally complete, but still trying to find peace. Pieces of me I can sell as antique. Ahead of my time, I'm in front of my week. I am ADSTRACT. I'm abstract, thinking of ideas I haven't had yet. Acidic, structure too basic to mix with. I'm Aztec
or Mayan.
Ahead of my time, and I'm trying to get back to mine like
I'm from the past.
here is the present, I give you the future. Like here are some seconds, I'd have brought you them sooner, but I'm out of my time, and it's hard to find answers without searching computers.
I'm from a time before Siri was born.
Way before Google had Googles or users.
Before any schools had shooters.
People had to travel by horses.
I'm talking about errors before Ubers.
Why is it so complex to take it back to the basics? We can't self-sustain like doctors with no patience. I'm lost in locations that are arguably some of the most beautiful places that I've ever seen.
I'm trapped in my dreams.
Waking up multiple times just to find that I'm actually asleep. Performing reality checks.
Biggest steps are the hardest.
Concrete on my feet and the soul on my carcass. My mind has been racing with comets.
I'm out there.
Hardly conscious, but I'm not scared. I'm out fear.
Fuck it.
Living a hell of a life like I dared myself. Talking to me like I'm somebody else. I'll keep you company inside this body like cell. Till my heart doesn't beat and my muscles are still and stiff. Lying in the ground.
Rigor mortis.
I murdered and buried myself.
Rigor mortis.
This version of me, I'm improving constantly. Listen to me talking about me like I'm something to see. Unique to the teeth till I reach the unknown. So you're probably gonna miss me when I'm gone.
Yeah, W unique. Hey, W unique. W unique. W unique. Yeah, W unique. W unique.
I'm WWW unique. I'm one of a kind and my mind is unleashed. I'm off of this planet but not yet deceased. So ready to go, I know that this body's a lease. Singing how life could be better like under the sea. Downwards wetter under the sea. I am DIFFERENT. I'm different. Listen, I've been sent here on a mission, not God sent. And I'm not expecting a commission, but a small table will be nice every now and then. I need to eat.
And it's hard to fit in when you're so unique.
So I stop trying.
Fitting out,
To the king,
not lying.
designed to fly.
Crowbars.
But I'm not prying, I just want to get into what you're into.
Cause I can appreciate a different mental.
I will not shut you out because you've been excluded by everyone else. Bad vibes are useless to me, and I can see that you've been through shit.
Resonate to my words, I'll speak truth,
Real
Confucius.
talk, I'm unique, but so are you too. So do what you do and say,
Fuck 'em.
live your life how you wanna.
I love it.
Find somebody's thoughts to get stuck in. Yeah, and when you're both together, you keep on forgetting all about money and talking about things that don't make sense.
For instance.
My parents created a solar system and they gave birth to a bright sun.
Yeah.
A lot of my path in life, like driving at night with the brights on autopilot.
Tesla.
Hoping the future doesn't fall out.
Bethesda.
James got the best of me.
Gotta keep my head up.
Thanks to Tupac and everyone else who has taught me to never retreat.
Or accept defeat.
I walk on my feet and kiss on the ground, hold it down and say W unique.
Yeah.
W unique. Yeah. W unique.
Yeah. W unique. Yeah. W unique. Yeah. W unique. W unique. W unique. Yeah. W unique. Yeah. W unique.
Yeah.
W unique.
I'm WWW unique. I'm one of a kind and my mind is unleashed. I'm off of this planet but not yet deceased. But ready to go, I know that this body's a lease. Personally complete but still trying to find peace. Pieces of me I can sell as antique. Ahead of my time, I'm in front of my week. WNIQUE. I'm W unique.
Yeah. Extra extraordinary. Ordinarily unordinary. Especially special. Specifically spectacular. Usually unusual. Definitely different. Absolutely abstract. Double unique. Yeah.
This step completes Ego's death, and he's right that he will be missed. But even in death, his journey is not yet over, as he hasn't quite yet achieved the ultimate goal of his quest.
Yeah, sometimes I wonder what will it be like on the day after I die. How many of my loved ones will break down and cry? How many people who know me will stop to mourn? Honestly, how many people will even be informed? Like, what will it be like on the day after I go? How many will be there for my wake or funeral? And what will actually happen to my soul? I guess I'll never know until the day after I pass away. And it's sad to say, but I might leave my loved ones with all the debt that I have to pay, because it's not paid off yet and I could die any day. For some this is a touchy subject. I try not to think this way, but it's just a fact of life. You know, we're all gonna die, nobody lives forever, so don't even bother asking why it has to be. See, death comes naturally, but what comes after we don't know. So we started imagining places we've never seen for us to go, like we have any say in this. Really, the sisters of fate seem to have selective hearing, so when you're screaming in your dreams, just try to take solace in knowing that death is something that we're all collectively fearing. I'm looking back at my life in a flash. I wish I would have done more that didn't make you mad. You make my soul dance every time I hear you laugh. Looking back, like when I passed is in my past. Asking what will it be like on the day after I die? How many of my loved ones will break down and cry? How many people who know me will stop to mourn? Honestly, how many people will even be informed? Like what will it be like on the day after I go? How many will be there for my wake or funeral? And what will actually happen to my soul? I guess I'll never know until the day after I am deceased. My lease is up, I'm moving on, I'm long and gone. I finally ran out of fucks to give away. So far away from where I thought I was before. I'm in the void of voices, not breathing on somebody's floor, but still 100% conscious. Looking back with a clear view, if I could I would be nauseous. Emotions can aimlessly steer you like an infant in the dark. I'm just wandering blindly, I've lost control. My soul is no longer inside me, but a deserted temple left behind. I find my mind is not my brain, it's deeper than the physical dimensions we can't yet explain, but everything will be okay. I try to convince myself desperately, hanging on to what's left of me. Take me to ecstasy, DMT, I'm seeing 3 of everything. I'm feeling weak but yet strong, or rather nothing at all. Dualities are meaningless, I finally know the truth. I am one, you are two. So what will it be like on the day after I die? How many of my loved ones will break down and cry? How many people who know me will stop to mourn? Honestly, how many people will even be informed? Like what will it be like on the day after I go? How many will be there for my wake or funeral? And what will actually happen to my soul? I guess I'll never know until the day after I bite the dust. It frightens us deep inside of us to know that there comes a time when our time is up. So on the day after I expire, will you remember me for a while? Maybe make my birthday a national holiday, and every year everyone gets off school and work to watch a parade like MLK to celebrate all my achievements. Like what though? Lately I've been feeling like my clocks have been retarded. Taking my time, I have the nerve to think I'm something special.
Achieving the ultimate boon is a substantial step in the hero's journey. In the canto, Ego is reunited with hope, but he is also now a specter of his old self.
Please allow me to reintroduce myself.
I am a specter of the person that I once was. Trapped inside of my body, some of my cords have been unplugged. I'm disconnected from myself, thinking that maybe something else outside could help. So I'm grasping onto any and everything with an attention span shorter than an elf. No Will Ferrell, my alcohol's sterile, my soul's feral, but still I stay one, right down to my bone marrow. Because every cell in me has been telling me that I would rather be living in peace instead of being wrapped up with all of these petty lies and jealousies. My pain and agony's been dragging me down. The pain on my face, but I'm acting a clown. Happy though I am the kind with the frown, with tears dripping off of my chin as I'm walking around. But I can see them still laughing at me. So use my miseries, my media meeting. I'm receding into my dreams and I'm leaving them all behind me. Ahead of my time to catch up, you must rewind me. You first have to lose yourself in order to find me. I'm really good at getting out of line with bad timing. See if you can hold my place for me, I'd be quite thankful. Sometimes I can barely hold it together, it's like I need more staples or glue. So no, I won't hold my horses, I'm not stable. Yet never could I kill my brother, I'm not able. Or Cain, or whichever one makes that make sense. We spend life getting lied to while we're busy dying, just trying to pay rent. But what's rent to an apparition? A ghost, a specter. See, that's why they're calling me the Spectre. Y'all ain't seeing me, nah. I'm invisible, I'm a ghost with a soul that's been severed. Will I ever get my life back? Lord, I don't know why they're calling me the Spectre. Y'all ain't seeing me, nah. I'm invisible, spectacular spectacle that's expecting nothing less than respect. While cleaning my spectacle, speculating that the species is nothing more than a speck of dust in the wind, spectating along the way like every detail is special enough to inspect. This is me, a rare breed, an apparition, difficult to see and recently be getting gradually harder to find. Sometimes I'm out of my body, sometimes I'm out of my mind, sometimes I'm out of this world, and most times I'm just all out of time. I'm kinda out there, but not fully aware of where I am. Holla holla if you hear me, if you're near me, here I stand. See, I'm taking on the system, I could've swore I had a plan, but I'm only living in this instant, and I'm only asking for your hand. And we'll be dipping into another dimension, in my dimension I never planned on bringing us back. I'm holding your attention, I told you I'm on a mission, I'm going out into my vision, piece of black.
And then even further beyond.
I'm searching for the answer to the questions I've been asking myself when I'm in the middle of a nap. No cap on my jack of all trades, but I'll trade it in to be professional at anything. I'm feeling like I'm gonna snap. I know I've lost my mind, there's no need to remind me. That light at the end of the tunnel can be blinding. I don't ever want this to be perceived as complaining or whining, because you may not have seen me, but best believe I've been grinding. That's why they're calling me the Spectre. Y'all ain't seeing me, nah. I'm invisible, I'm a ghost with a soul that's been severed. Will I ever get my life back? Lord, I don't know why they're calling me the Spectre. Y'all ain't seeing me, nah. I'm invisible, I'm a ghost with a soul that's been severed. Will I ever get my life back? Lord, the name's Taylor Spectre Shrivers. I don't need anyone else to ghostwrite. The rapping apparition, singing past the mic to the poltergeist. I got phantom power. You don't wanna feel the wrath of this wraith, a ghoul who's never full. I'm keeping an eye on your plate. If you fuck up, then I feast. I'm feeding off your mistakes like steaks. I've been a ghost ever since I rose from the grave. Chilling with sprites, I'm a spirit drinking spirits mixed with Sprite. A revenant returning like reoccurring dreams in the night. The shade that casts the shadow of which you cannot find the source. I took all of my regrets and left them rotting with my corpse. I have no need for them anymore. I'm free like a banshee. I'm screaming, warning you. You might end up underground if you don't understand me. So listen to what I'm telling you. I promise I already traveled to hell when I returned. But if you really want to keep on playing with fire, there's a chance you're gonna end up in an urn. It'll be ashes to ashes and dust to dust. It'll come, just wait your turn. If you have a mentality like you're immortal, it's gonna hurt, but you gon' learn eventually. I'm transparent, it's apparent I'm gonna always be a ghost. I'm invisible to the eye, I'm down to earth yet I float. Like that's why they're calling me the Spectre. Y'all ain't seeing me, nah. I'm invisible, I'm a ghost with a soul that's been severed. Will I ever get my life back? Lord, I don't know why they're calling me the Spectre. Y'all ain't seeing me, nah. I'm invisible, I'm a ghost with a soul that's been severed. Will I ever get my life back? Lord, I don't know. Lord, I don't know.
Accepting their new fate in the other world, the hero will often refuse the return to the original world. But after accepting that they can't stay, they will start their return, and they will often find that this journey home is just as much, if not more so perilous than the journey it took to get to this point.
Star I see tonight. I wish I may, I wish I might have this wish I wish tonight. I just wanna get high as a bird and fly away, passing up stray cats on the side of the highway. A mile marker just one less than what it should be. Milestones in the pouch pocket of my hoodie. Goody goody, never been a part of upper class shit. Peacefully sleeping, I don't even need a mattress. Bed of leaves, heart of D's, rumble with a bag of trees. Playing with some Play-Doh while we're talking about Socrates. Are playing with kinetic sand while the band jams. Bass kicking like Jean-Claude Van Damme. Just follow your plans, don't sweat the trials and hurdles. You can travel through hell, just stick with your Virgil. A good man would do anything for his Beatrice. A good hitman would kill anyone for the practice. A good girl can even secretly be the baddest. Keeping it harder than struck matches, although passive and passing. Past transgressions, I'm masking the future. It's all yours to take, there's no need to keep asking. You travel in your own path, the lonely nomad, the doctor and his companion. But I hope you know that the system's broke. I mean, come on, we have homeless and homes that are abandoned at the same damn time. And like Chewbacca, man, that just don't make any sense. We're all living on this same planet, but we're the only species that's paying rent.
What's real to an apparition, right?
So, I just wanna drink water.
I just wanna drink water.
I just wanna be Earth.
I just wanna be Earth.
I just wanna breathe fire.
I just wanna breathe fire.
I just wanna live and appreciate my rebirth. I just wanna run.
I just wanna run.
I just wanna be free. I just wanna be me. But you wanna run my life for me. But you don't know how far I starlight, star bright, the first star I see tonight. I wish I may, I wish I might have this wish I wish tonight. Now I don't wanna be a star, no, I'd rather be a galaxy. I just wanna make my people proud of me and prove wrong all of those who ever doubted me. I just wanna provide for my family and show love to my loved ones. I just wanna make this planet a better place and teach everyone that we're just one. Cliche, I know, but it's a common truth. Let's put our guns down and stop bombing the youth and innocent. Know the people in power don't actually give a shit. They're as evil as Maleficent. They want you to see sipping on liquor, distracted by what the majority of the masses have given into. 20 years old and half dead, spend a quarter of your life taking pictures of your damn food. Just eat it while the air's still clean. Just breathe it while the day's still free. Just seize it. Take hold of all your stress and release it. Do something bad for no good reason. I want you to believe in me. No Jesus, get on the floor, lose control, no season. Come on, life is meant to be fun. Yet still the only time I dab is when I'm sneezing or I'm taking hits like I'm Quan. Chief flow with no black magic, so white savage, rainbow warrior with no price tag. Look, dag nabbit, I've had it. I'm packing up, then I'm gone. I just wanna drink water.
I just wanna drink water.
I just wanna be Earth.
I just wanna be Earth.
I just wanna breathe fire.
I just wanna breathe fire.
I just wanna live and appreciate my rebirth. I just wanna run. I just wanna be free. I just wanna be me. But you wanna run my life for me. But you don't know how far I see. Starlight, star bright, the first star I see tonight. I wish I may, I wish I might have this wish I wish tonight. I just wanna live comfortably without money and create in every medium I can. Now I've been told that I've been living in the land of the free, but I really think I've been scammed. And this ain't no Prince of Zimbabwe either, no email scam, man, I'm smarter than that. I can see you coming from a mile away, and I can see deep in the past. There once was a human who was born in a cage, torn from a page out of a different book. Always got strange looks and never really felt safe. Didn't even know they were stuck in a race. I've been a ghost trapped inside of a human tank. I crave to be able to actually feel you deep inside. No giggity giggity, let's back it up like no diggity. I'm living it up even when I'm down. I stay over the weather looking down at the clouds. I've only had a dream, please don't assassinate me. Your bodies are mostly water will slowly evaporating in the starlight. Star bright, the first star I see tonight. I wish I may, I wish I might have this wish I wish tonight. Starlight, star bright, and the time it takes to reach my eyes. I hope that you still have your life to burn bright in this dark sky. I just wanna drink water. I just wanna drink water. I just wanna be Earth.
I just wanna be Earth.
I just wanna breathe fire. Fire dragon. I just wanna live and appreciate my rebirth. I just wanna run.
I just wanna run.
I just wanna be free. I just wanna be me.
likely they may need some outside help to finish their journey.
It's the age-old story, the father and the son. The wise give advice, but it's wasted on the young and dumb and naive. Surprise, surprise, tried to fly overseas, but you fell from the sky. Wondering why, but you were ignoring all the warnings, throwing caution to the wind like you didn't have any other options. And now you're lost in the ocean, hoping that you will be saved. Floating on the waves, bobbing up and down. You might be able to swim a couple days before your arms give out. You might get ate, but you won't get found. You might have a date with Poseidon now. Thought you were on par with the gods, but you got shot down. You're Icarus, I'm Daedalus, no mortal man can cage me. I'm in the lab like a labyrinth, that's how I made my music amazing. Some singers nowadays sounding like they were born with tinnitus. Go from ballin' to bankrupt to catching Nipsey hemorrhoiditis. This beat's bass kicks like King Leonidas. AR-15 touch strings like King Midas. And I speak on behalf of the king that's inside of us all. You have two choices, fly or fall. Cause y'all motherfuckers don't know a damn thing like being locked outside of your house in the damn rain. So close yet so far to relieve this damn pain. Yet nothing can push me to leave this damn game. Cause still all you other motherfuckers ain't shit. That's why I keep a weapon in my motherfucking grip. Because they know that we're watching and we will see you when they slip. Cause you can't stay fly forever with wings like Icarus.
Stay fly till you fly.
Ignoring wiser words, you gon' die for your insolence.
You vow to fly higher than them all.
Strapped up with your wings like Icarus.
Strapped up with your wings like Icarus.
You vow to fly higher than them all.
You're gonna die for your insolence.
Stay fly till you fall. Y'all motherfuckers don't know a damn thing like being locked outside of your house in the damn rain. So close yet so far to relieve this damn pain. Yet nothing can push me to leave this damn game. Cause still all you other motherfuckers ain't shit. That's why I keep a weapon in my motherfucking grip. Because they know that we're watching and we will see you when they slip. Cause you can't stay fly forever with wings like Icarus.
Stay fly till you fall.
Ignoring wiser words, you're gonna die for your insolence.
You vow to fly higher than them all.
Strapped up with your wings like Icarus.
Strapped up with your wings like Icarus.
You vow to fly higher than them all.
You're gonna die for your insolence.
Stay fly till you fall. Cause y'all motherfuckers don't know a damn thing like being locked outside of your house in the damn rain. So close yet so far to relieve this damn pain. Yet nothing can push me to leave this damn game. Cause still all you other motherfuckers ain't shit. That's why I keep a weapon in my motherfucking grip. Because they know that we're watching and we will see them when they slip. Cause you can't stay fly forever with wings like Icarus.
This rescue from without, as I call it, is Ego's last step in the other world as he prepares to cross the return threshold back into the normal world. Once back, he finds everything is the same as it was, but with his new eyes, he's not happy with what he sees.
It's all the same shit, different day. Another day, another dollar. Cliche after cliche. Money, drugs, and bitches, holla holla. I feel like everybody's always talking about the same shit. Rapping about getting brain, making it sound like they're brainless. Throwing out their shame to be famous. You're dancing with the devil if you think they're not related. See, I'm the type of dude who can go toe to toe with Satan. My competition knows that I will never be complacent. None of your ad placements are adjacent, like a realtor to a vagrant. How you're sounding to me, blatantly copying trends that others are making. Like, man, you rode that wave like a surfboard, getting rode. You can't do shit on your own, huh? You a symbiote. You need a host to leech life from. You won't survive by yourself. Parasite under light, under a magnifying glass. You'll melt because you flaunt and run your mouth like you're the talk of the town. But all you do is front like a hospital gown, yeah. Saying the same shit every every day until the game change and they fade away. It's all the same shit, different day. Another day, another dollar. Cliche after cliche. Money, drugs, and bitches, holla holla. It's the same shit, different day. Another day, another dollar. Cliche after cliche. Money, drugs, and bitches, holla holla. I feel like everybody's always talking about the same stuff. Rapping about taking drugs, staying buzzed, and getting fucked up. Throwing out their health for the pretense of a good time. Now I'm not perfect myself, but I can say that with a clear mind. Even when I'm consuming substances, my cognition is substantial. And I know that some people are constantly facing demons that most others couldn't handle. But that war is your own. Try fighting stoned, you gon' get rocked like Dwayne Johnson. The pain will remain constant and never stop until you take the time to reflect. Show yourself a little respect. See that it may not be as bad as you think. Don't let the thoughts have control of your head. But I know that with all this propaganda for popping prescriptions, people think that there may not be another option. But I promise you that isn't the only way. I've seen real life zombies, and sadly those were some of the people that I care about. They felt powerless to their addictions. They go missing and we don't know their whereabouts. Like, it's the same shit, different day. Money, drugs, and bitches until they decay. Same shit, different day. Another day, another dollar. Cliche after cliche. Money, drugs, and bitches, holla holla.
Psst. Hey, kids. Let me holler at you for a second.
What's up?
You wanna buy some drugs?
What do you got?
I got everything. Pick your poison.
What?
You heard me. I said,
pick your poison, what do you choose? Is it weed, nicotine, is it booze? Is it caffeine, man? I mean, do you even know? Are you addicted to the sugar or the aspartame coke? Do you feel automatically better as it trickles down your throat? If you don't have it when you wake up, is it hard for you to cope? Suffer from headaches all day, leaving your brain feeling broke, man. That's the definition of addiction. It doesn't have to cause a physical dependency to ruin your life. Even habitual addictions can make you lose sight of what's right, and quite easily too. See, you can be addicted to the money, addicted to the fame and the clout, addicted to bitches, addicted to the game, or addicted to betting on it. A lot of people out here are addicted to power and control. There's women who are addicted to dick and guys addicted to putting the pussy up on pedestals, and vice versa. Many people are addicted to their phones and social media pages. People addicted to playing video games until they rage quit. Some addicted to getting plastic surgery, tummy tucks, and facelifts. Some addictions are strange, like drinking paint and eating bricks, but I won't get into that here. There would be too many addictions to list, so let me just make it clear that my point is everybody has their poison. Everybody needs a crutch sometimes. Everyone's just trying to get through life and enjoy it as much as they can, so don't hate on someone else because they're addicted to something that you don't understand. Just let them do them and then you can. Pick your poison, what do you choose? Is it weed, nicotine, is it booze? Is it sex, Jesus, is it food? Whatever it is, you do you.
Pick your poison. Pick your poison. What do you choose? What do you choose?
It's all the same shit, different day.
Pick your poison.
Another day, another dollar. Cliche after cliche.
Pick your poison.
Money, drugs, and bitches, holla holla.
pick your poison. What do you choose?
More perceptive to the veins of society, our hero tries to integrate his wisdom into his life and share it with the rest of the world. But Ego has grown tired of fighting, but no matter what the outcome may be, he will always remain true. True to his wife, his child, and also himself.
go my hardest, yeah, and I do it all regardless of no sleep, no cash, no food. Man, I guess I'm gonna stay a starving artist. Yeah, I always go my hardest, yeah, and I do it all regardless of no sleep, no cash, no food. Man, I guess I'm gonna stay a starving artist, yeah, I always go my hardest, yeah, and I do it all regardless of no sleep, no cash, no food. Man, I guess I'm gonna stay a starving artist. I suppose I'm supposed to be a starving artist. Even if I never get a single penny, I'ma carry on regardless. I'll be right until I can't afford a pen. Then I'll just be freestyling on the mic. Even if the mic is pretend, I'll be rapping into my fist, trading a track for a pass of the spliff. It's not that I don't value my work, I just love having people to share it with. So childish, sometimes they mistake me for Donald Glover, but I'm cold as ice, ice. Word to your mother, we're birds of a feather made to flutter. I'm a creator, but I'm not Tyler, I'm Taylor, the German writer who's a ghost but still inspired to create. Even if I make nothing off of what I make, I just hope somebody hears it who can maybe relate. That'd be great, and you know I'm usually optimistic, but I can't help but think that I've already missed my chance to make it. I was too afraid to fall, so I didn't put it all on the line, trying to follow my dreams, but it seems they're leaving me behind. But still, I always go my hardest, yeah, and I do it all regardless of no sleep, no cash, no food. Man, I guess I'm gonna stay a starving artist, yeah, I always go my hardest, yeah, and I do it all regardless of no sleep, no cash, no food. Man, I guess I'm gonna stay a starving artist. Maybe I'll get acceptance in the afterlife. Maybe God will be like, man, you did your thing, now here, have a slice of cake. Grab a knife, cut yourself a piece as big as you like, you deserve it. I saw you putting in work all of those nights when you should have been sleeping, or you should have been using that time to pay more attention to all of the people in your life that cared about you, but they believed in you too. And you seriously thought that music would have been a route where you could provide for them, but that just didn't prove to be true. Man, I was just waiting on my infinite, my college dropout, my section 80, that one chance that somebody with an influence would have heard me and realized the potential that I had, and had the money and resources to back it up. But I guess I'll forever be an unknown, at least as far as I know. Maybe this will turn into a classic after I pass, be a real Vincent Van Gogh. But alas, I've seen so many musicians who are far more skilled than I, but have never made a single dime. Yet at the same time, I see people with no skill sitting at the top of the charts. 6ix9ine excuse me. But wait, I'm not trying to throw shade. A lot of people seem to love them, and that's great. I just really wanted a piece of that cake when I could still taste. But anyway, yeah, I always go my hardest, yeah, and I do it all regardless of no sleep, no cash, no food. Man, I guess I'm gonna stay a starving artist, yeah, I always go my hardest, yeah, and I do it all regardless of no sleep, no cash, no food. Man, I guess I'm gonna stay a starving artist, yeah, I always go my hardest, yeah, and I do it all regardless of no sleep, no cash, no food, no love, no views, no attention, no fans, no subs, no funding, no recognition, no people up on my team, no eyes that can see my vision, no price put on my mission, no life for me to live anymore because these songs will live on after I've departed, even though I had to be a starving artist, yeah, and I always go my hardest, yeah, and I do it all regardless of no sleep, no cash, no food. Man, I guess I'm gonna stay a starving artist, yeah, I always go my hardest, yeah, and I do it all regardless of no sleep, no cash, no food. Man, I guess I'm gonna stay a starving artist, yeah.
The second to last step is called the Master of Two Worlds, where the hero achieves a balance between the material and spiritual worlds. This is shown in Ego as he accepts his physical surroundings, but doesn't let it affect his mental health. Now free to do what he loves and live freely doing so.
best me. Yeah, trying to be better than I was yesterday. Got me like I'm just living my best life, trying to be the best version of myself. Grinding for me and mine, and never minding about everybody else. Like, okay, I'ma get this out of the way. When I say I don't care about anyone else, that's not coming from a place of hate. Don't make that mistake. I just have enough already on my plate, and their mess is not mine to clean up. I am not a maid. I will still help out when I can, but I gotta look out for my family. Yet I still wish happiness on my worst enemy. But I don't care if they're my enemy. I don't need their energy to thrive, because it's up to me to live my best life. So I'ma keep trying to outdo what I did yesterday. I elevate myself and then I celebrate my victories till I levitate off of the positive vibes. Man, I cannot lie, I'm a stand-up guy. Now that's not a brag or a boast or a bribe for your likes. I just like how I'm feeling inside, and it wasn't always that way, and I'm sure it won't stay. But I will always do my best to make the best of the day. Like, hey, I'm just living my best life, trying to be the best me. Yeah, trying to be better than I was yesterday. Got me like I'm just living my best life, trying to be the best version of myself. Grinding for me and mine, and never minding about everybody else. Like, it is what it is till it isn't. Like, if you feel you've been living in a prison, then you probably ought to try to find a key and don't waste your time. Because if you live in confinement for too long, you can lose peace of mind, or maybe all of it. So tear down the walls of the expectations of yourself. You got way more wealth than what's in your savings account, and the exact amount is what you make of it. And that goes the same for me. So I figured that I might as well invest in me and my future and all of those next to me. Cooking it up, I got the recipe and all of the ingredients too. I'm about to reap what I sowed, or wait, is it reap what I sow? Whatever, I'm about to eat what I grew, thanks to the seeds that I threw. And I can feed a whole slew of the peeps in my crew. But if you haven't been keeping it true, then I'm not speaking about you. But I don't have beef, I don't feud, I just say peace and we're through. I'm here teaching the truth, just hope I'm reaching a few as I'm leaving these clues, and they don't come off as preachy or rude. But hey, I'm just living my best life, trying to be the best me. Yeah, trying to be better than I was yesterday. Got me like I'm just living my best life, trying to be the best version of myself. Grinding for me and mine, and never minding about everybody else.
Sing it.
I don't care.
I don't care.
Your problems are not my problems. I don't care.
I don't care.
It's not my job to solve them. Like, I don't care.
I don't care.
Your problems are not my problems. I don't care.
I don't care.
It's not my job to solve them. Like, I don't care. I don't care. I don't know you, and you don't even know where I live. I gotta look out for my friends and family, that's it. I don't know you, so get the fuck off my dick. I'll call the cops for you if you need help, but that's pretty much it. I've listened to way too much Corpse Husband to be sticking my neck out for people I don't know. Like I still give money to charity and help people out and everything. Don't get me wrong. It's just I'm not about to get murdered by giving a serial killer a ride or some shit. Like, you got me fucked up, man.
You cannot save another from drowning if you cannot swim. It's not bad to try, but you must know your own limits and also possess the correct tools. The mastery of these tools leads to freedom from the fear of death, which in turn is the final step of the journey, the freedom to truly live. Ego and hope know they must help their neighbors, but now is not the time. They must rest and be thankful that they're even alive.
Beat makes me want to skateboard. I mean, I can't, but it makes me want to. Yeah, taking it back to all of my past lives. Thank you for all of your spiritual insights. You made my consciousness shine bright, even when in dim light. And thank you to every moment that I've experienced in this life, even when things didn't really seem to go right. I don't regret a single event because I wouldn't be who I am if I didn't go through it. But I'll admit there's parts of me that I wish didn't exist, but there are pieces of me that I'll never get rid of. So thank you to my dark side and my demons. Thank you to my shadow and all of my never-ending battles. The wars wage on, but thanks to them I grow strong. I learn from my mistakes, stay modest and float on, and won't stop till I'm up at the top like King Kong with my girl all in my hand. According to my plan, I'm taking over the world, try to avoid it, but you can't. There's so many people I need to thank for getting me where I'm at, but I wouldn't be anywhere if I followed through with suicide, so I at least have to thank myself for that. Yeah, so thank you. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for everything that you do. Just wanna thank you. Thank you. Thank you for everything that you do for me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for everything that you do. In case I don't get a chance to say it to your face, I wanna take this time to say thanks. Now I definitely owe a huge thank you to music. It's undeniably an important part of my life. All the artists that I listen to unknowingly influence into creativity in every single word I write. And I know that I will never be able to say it to their face or let them know how they shaped what I am today. Not even solely as a musician, but as a human altogether, and how it can make the pain stop every time I press play. Now I debated trying to make this verse a list of every person that inspired me since I was a kid, but honestly that would be tough to fit into a whole track, let alone only 16 bars, so I decided to pass on that idea. But it's weird, I know that I should view them as my peers, but I see them more as mentors or idols. Even though we've never spoke, they taught me everything I know about the music scene and what I would be in for if I go in. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you for everything that you do. Just wanna thank you. Thank you. Thank you for everything that you do for me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for everything that you do. In case I don't get a chance to say it to your face, I wanna take this time to say thanks. Finally, I have to give thanks to everybody I know. Everyone in my life who was there to watch me grow. Every teacher that I had, every boss, every coach, every family member, every friend, and every bully who showed me the ropes and forced me to fight for what I had, so I didn't take it for granted. They were the light that lit the way, even if I wasn't conscious of the seeds being planted. They grew in me still, so truly I'm a product of my environment. But I'm just as much a nurture's nature because the people around me were so inspiring. Like, Mom, you showed me how to care, showed me how to love. You had that sixth sense that only your mom does. You created me, gave me my creativity, and gave me laughs, gave me life. The best mother to have, you deserve a pat on the back. Dad, you showed me how not to care, but in a good way. You taught me my work ethic and how to stay strong as well as calm, cool, and collected. From you I got my love for animals and also sports for sure. Always the leader of the ship, you the true Captain Kirk. Tom, you taught me friendly competition, even though it got a little out of hand. But that's what big brothers before we fought, but always made amends. Amanda, half sister, technically you showed me the family doesn't have to be completely blood. And shout out to every friend that I had growing up, but big ups to all of my brothers as Shadow. Doing this music together has grew a special bond. Specifically to AT, you started this with me. First met when we were in strollers, housed after day one. And Lord knows my love life's been a mess. I could play tic-tac-toe with the exes, but now I'm blessed with that circle on my finger. That's the ring that matches the one up on my queen. My personal genie, she's fulfilling all my dreams and everything in between. Without you I wouldn't be here, that's no joke. I couldn't cope, I would lose hope in more ways than one. So thank you for always being there for me. You're an angel, your beauty is blind, and looking at you feeling like I'm staring at the sun. Theo, boy, with that smile, you're bound to charm on the depth. But just remember to remind yourself that you're royalty every time you take a breath. And melody, you're so smart and funny, but girl, you crazy. And don't ever let anyone convince you to change. You're perfect just how you are, and you amaze me every single day. So thank you. Thank you for everything that you do. In case I don't get a chance to say it to your face, I wanna take this time to say thanks. Yeah, man, I feel like there's so much more I could say. Yeah. I feel like I could go on for days, giving thanks to every specific person I could think of, but you guys don't want to hear that, so just use this as a generic reminder to genuinely give thanks to the people in your life that mean something to you, before it's too late to do so. Thanks.
And so ends, or rather, completes the circle. The hero's journey can pick up and start all over again, but for Ego, this is the end. There was never a sequel written to a story. I guess the people's humor thought it was complete as is. A tale of a man saving his love, or a man's ego finding hope to live and defeating his demons and thoughts of suicide. There are an endless amount of other literary examples of the hero's journey. This is but one. I hope you'll keep this in mind next time you read a story of a hero, and thank you for spending your time with us. Because when it comes down to it, time is all we really have in life, so you better use yours wisely. Goodbye for now, my friends.